Alright, let's see if this thing would work. Hello everybody, it is Hyper and welcome back to Terror Tuesday, and we're going to be continuing where we left off in a wonderful game otherwise known as F.E.A.R, or First Encounter Assault Recon. On Terror Tuesdays we play scary games, we play spooky games, we tell scary stories, and we do community nights. It's a really good time. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me, and let's jump into part 4 of F.E.A.R. Also, welcome Unkind Rabbit, thanks for joining us. Thank you. Let's see, where did we leave off? I think we left off falling down that elevator chute, or it was like a vent shaft or something. So let's jump back in and see if we're even gonna survive this one. As things tend to go, usually the answer is a no, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens today. Load game it is. Blindside. Yes, blindside. So let's just go to the furthest one back. So actually, do we want to go to the furthest one back? So that's a whole 5 minutes. Do we want to go back 5 minutes? 31, 13, 18. I quick saved. 213, 231, 218. I guess 218 it is. We'll go with this one. F.E.A.R operative liberated a hostage. Oh no, that's right. Aldous Bishop. So we liberated an executive from the company. Oh, we're gonna have to fight back to where we were. No big deal. No big deal. All right, let's go see what we got out here.
We're taking fire. Get us the hell out of here. What's happening? Bishop's down. Repeat, Bishop's down.
Why do I have an SMG? I didn't leave with an SMG last time, did I?
That was ATT security. Are you sure? Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh god, not a good start. Alright, we'll be okay. We'll be okay.
God, I hope you're wrong.
I knew you were right there, you son of a bitch. He's folded. Folded, and then we can what a bad place to start. Can we load? Let me see. We're just gonna load. So 18 is not the ticket. Let's go to 31. We fell down that shaft. That should be where we're at. Yeah, there you go. We fell down this big old shaft right there, and we landed in the water. And I believe there's a secret over there. I believe. I don't know how to get to it though. We could figure it out shortly. Can I walk on the pipes? I don't think I can I? No, I can't. My god, why is my sensitivity so high? This is insane. What happened there? There's got to be a hotkey that changed it. There's a gas leak right there. So, my god, why is my sensitivity through the roof? It shouldn't be that high. I'm not gonna do mouse smoothing. God, invert y-axis. No, why is it so insane? Much better. Maybe a little bit higher. Sorry, guys. My sensitivity got sent through the roof somehow, and I don't know how that happened. That'll be okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a grenade back there. We'll see what happens. Oh wow, look at the light flicker and stuff. Not bad. There's gotta be a way in here. Break the lock. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, that was unexpected. I think that was a ghost on fire? Did you guys see that? I'm pretty sure that was a flaming ghost that popped up. I could be wrong. Yes, that definitely was like a flaming ghost that was walking towards me. Okay. Terrifying. Alright, we've got our reflexes permanently boosted, which is not bad. But where to go, where to go? Hey, look at that. I was right. We are going to have to go up there. Makes sense, though. Now we actually have a way up, though. Oh, God. Well, that was cool. And like I said, you gotta love it. The old games... What was that? You actually feel like you're experiencing a tremor or something like that. Whereas new games... Yeah, look at this. That's so amazing. Love it. Gotta love it. We need a new dev that does stuff like this with passion, with a little bit of love. We need to reboot the F.E.A.R series. It was so good. So good. Like a remake would be amazing. Okay. Very interesting. Quite the spoopy. God damn it. I didn't know it was that deep. Oh my god. That's what happens when you're dumb like me. Oh dear. Okay. Let's jump back in. Was it this way? We came up here. Yep, okay. It was this way. I was wrong. Oh, so we have to go this way. Never mind. I thought I was going a secret route. That's actually better. Now that I know we have to go this way. I'm gonna switch to my Simga because I don't want to waste ammo. Let's get this real quick though. Full up on health. Actually, already at 150, which is not bad. Which is not bad. We do need like armor upgrade. Is that a thing? Okay, I'm gonna quick save. Nope. That did not work at all. So we can't jump across there. How are we gonna do this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Nothing special in here from the looks of it, I don't think. Yeah, nothing special. We've got the downstairs right there, like a boiler room or something. Okay, so this is the correct way to go, but we gotta turn off that fire. How are we going? Oh god. Does not that much damage. But hey, there's a window here. I assume we can just nade this out of the way? Does it have physics? There's gotta be a way to do this. Oh, yeah, we'll jump down here. Clearly, we already saw that on the other side. What am I doing wrong? My brain just doesn't work, friends. Just doesn't work. Well, that's not really something you see every day. I wonder what the story is behind the skeletons. I really do want to know. Like, how does one manage that? Let's go see what's up here. Another secret, another secret. Gotta love it. You just gotta be thorough. What was that? Did you hear that sound? What the hell was that? Okay, cool. Health permanently increased. No complaints from me. Okay, we shut off that, which means we can go this way. Oh dear. Oh shit!
Left her in darkness.
I didn't see that.
Her to die.
I left her in darkness. I left her to die. I was like, why did they play that music? And I didn't see anything. And then the corner, oh my god, that actually made me jump. Not gonna lie, that actually made me jump. That genuinely made me jump. I wasn't expecting to see him just peeking the corner like that, little weirdo. Or big weirdo, I guess. Oh, this is a whole maze of a mess. Whole mess of a maze. Alright, well, let's see where we're gonna go on this part. Looks like there's an elevator or something right there, but it looks to be broken. Yeah, it's offline. Imagine we gotta get the elevator working. Let's go up the stairs first, see what's up here. Same room, okay. Oh, so we gotta get up there. So do we sprint? Is that what we gotta do? We gotta sprint over? We can't sprint though, so how does that work? Now I'm just stuck. There we go. Gotta do that weird midair kick thing jump. I always remember that. That's right, you jump and then you can kick people. And you can do like dive kicks and stuff. It was so fun in it was called F.E.A.R Extraction, the multiplayer one. It's so much fun. I don't know how we're gonna get up there. We'll figure it out sometime. Is that water? No, it's empty. There's water down there. Okay, let me think about this. Ah, we're gonna flood it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Works for me. Looks like there is a secret down there somewhere though, or maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like there actually was a secret down there. Okay, so what do I do now? Was there another pipe or something? I'm sure there was another pipe right over here somewhere that I forgot to hit. I'm gonna die, I bet. Okay, so we're on the other side. The elevator's right there. Here's this. Huh. Can I use that? Oh, I can. Hey, the elevator's back on. That seemed a little bit too easy. We'll see what happens though. I'm probably gonna get jump scared. Probably gonna get jump scared. Just like that. That corner peek was very creepy. That was one of the most creepy ones that happened to us yet. What a weirdo. And I don't know if that was Alma's dad or who. And if you guys aren't familiar who Alma is, that is who you see on the screen right now. Literally Alma. Literally Alma. Bad, bad, bad. Got him. Okay. I heard another radio. I think we're good. Let's just grab this ammo, get out of here. Or not. Are we not grabbing the ammo? I guess we're not. Alright, well, we made it out, so that's good. I guess back to the rooftop, right? Something bad's gonna happen, though. It has to be. We're in an enclosed space. F.E.A.R combat operative have resurfaced after being temporarily out of contact. F.E.A.R coordinator is tracking Paxton Patel, or Fettel. They call him Fettel. Paxton Fettel on the far side of the research area. Mission: a F.E.A.R operative will traverse the research area to intercept Fettel. Alright, we'll do that. Let's go.
Son of a bitch, I thought we lost you. While you were out of contact, I got a read on Fettel's transmitter. He's all the way on the other side of the research area from you. You're gonna have to hustle to intercept.
Interval 6, interception. Okay.
They lost sight of Norton Apes in this area. You can't get forward with the elevators locked down. Understood.
My god, did you see what happened to that guy? I think that's all of them. Ooh, he was close. He fired first. I was more accurate. Okay. Not bad. We're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. Even though I don't know exactly where we're going, we'll figure it out. We are headed to... We got some pistols. I do like the pistols. They're just not as good as one might think. And we got some frag grenades. Not bad. Not bad. Don't care for the shotgun. It's okay. It's all right. That's it at most.
She's the president of Armageddon. I was able to confirm that she wasn't around when Fettel's men hit the compound, but I can't seem to track her down. Maybe she doesn't want to be found.
This door looks important. Looks very important. Whoa. Okay, I don't like how it opened for me like that. Why would it? It's under 24-hour surveillance. Yeah, why would it be opening for me if it's an auto door? I don't know if I trust that. Was this like a morgue or something? I mean, it's a research facility for sure, but like, I don't know. What was that? That was something. That was definitely something.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, you again?
It's you. Christ, I thought I was a goner.
Mr. Mapes, you're still alive.
No thanks to you guys.
You ran away.
The elevators are offline, and those soldiers are everywhere. You've got to find a security office and override the lockdown.
You gonna stay put this time?
On my honor.
Why do you have a cactus, you big idiot? What does that mean, by the way? RTFM? I need to figure out what that is. RTFM. Read the effing manual, maybe, or something like that? I don't know. He's a tech guy. So there's the elevator. Shaft right here. Let's see what happens. The hell did I just smack? Something, clearly. Guess we'll take mines. Mines aren't bad. We use the mines. They've saved us before, so definitely go for the mines. All right, let's see what's in this back room. Did you hear that sound while that was happening? Interesting. I expected it to like come down like in two pieces or like missing a head or something. That was actually less brutal than I expected from games like this. Nonetheless, poor guy. communication area? Fair enough.
You have one new message. First message from an outside number. Jason, it's me. I just saw the news. What's going on? Please call me back and let me know you're okay. I'm really freaking out. End of messages.
Fair enough. So, whoever Jason is, we'll see what happens. Wait. Pick up health booster. Oh, it was just in a light, so it was hard to see that it was a health booster. That makes sense. It didn't glow as much, so it's just a secret room. Fair enough. Alright, let's go through the big spooky auto doors that are very suspiciously opening for me without question. Bulletproof. They're gonna be coming up soon, guaranteed. Don't have a lot of time to prep. Ooh. Could have been bad. Bad, reload. Damn it. That's a fight right there. All right, we're gonna throw some mines down. That was rough. That's very rough. Oh, we have to go all the way back? That's so dumb. I flopped down that time. Do I have to? I assume I have to just at least press the button again.
You have one new message. First message from
Okay. So 5 is mines. We're gonna place some mines. Gotcha. There's only 2 guys this time? Are you kidding me? And that's why you don't stack up that close to each other when you're going into an open doorway. Beautiful. Worked out in the end for me. Very careful. How did he survive that grenade to the face, though, is my question. That's my truthful, real question. Like, landed on... Whoa. Mod 3 multi-rocket launcher. So it's an MRLS, but we will trade the SMG for it. I don't know when we're going to use this, but we'll save it. We'll save it for a party. Okay. We continue. I'm really paranoid right now because they've been throwing like 6 guys at me at a time. Oh, he tried to huck a grenade. I don't know if he did or not. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, door right there. We should be okay to grab some meds. Not as bad as it could be. Not as but more I don't even know what I was gonna say. It's what it is. Alright, we're gonna have to jump over the edge. Probably get super ambushed. Oh. And that's why you wait. Oh god. Love it. Love the effects in this game. It actually feels like a grenade went off in this room, you know what I mean? I'm so dead. Did I get him? I think I got him with that. That's crazy. No, no, no. Ooh, that was scary. Okay, only way is this way. No more music. I think we're safe. Yeah, there we go. We're safe. Bulletproof room. What more could you ask for? I'm keeping the rocket launcher though, so none of that for us.
You have one new message. First message from Genevieve Aristide. John, it's Genevieve. It seems the Senator's plan failed. His Special Forces team has been unable to neutralize F.E.A.R. We should assume the worst. Instruct the security force to repel all outsiders. We need time to clean things up. End of messages.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So they really lost control of their business. Where do I go now? Oh, we gotta press a... there we go. There's a panel right there. I totally missed. So blue is what we're looking for in this game. Find and neutralize Paxton Fettel. Fettel, here we come. We're gonna shoot you because you're dumb. Watch, guaranteed homie didn't stay like he was supposed to again. Guaranteed. Or maybe he is dead this time. How do we get back to him? Is it this way? Looks like it was. We have to backtrack all the way back to Tubby in the corner. We will, wait. Was that before or after the elevator? I want to say we saw him after the elevator, didn't we? Because we came up that, we fought these guys, we went up here, and he was in one of the offices. So I went way too far, I think. This door, through here, through here. Yeah, remember this. At least that stuff's back. We went in here. No, guys up there. We came, so up there. How do we get back up there? Through here. We have to. It's got to be up through here.
Sayonara, sucker.
Little shit.
Predictable.
What a scumbag piece of shit. I guarantee you he has something to do with everything involved here. Little weasel. Or big weasel, I guess. Big, giant, gelatinous blob of a weasel. There we go. We could have just come up here from the start, just left, you know what I mean? Okay. Armor Chem Engineer Norton Mapes has again resisted rescue effort by F.E.A.R Pointman. Paxton Fattel's. Oh, so my name is Pointman now. Interesting. Paxton Fattel's position has remained stationary. Mission: every effort must be made to reach Fettel before he relocates. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens then. Why do we even need Mapes, by the way? I know he's like, he can do all the security terminals and stuff, but he's been an unreliable piece of shit so far. So why even bother relying on him? You know what I mean? Like, let's just leave him. It is dark in here. Very quiet. There you are, you son of a bitch.
Oh, perfect. You again. See this button? I wonder what this does. Oopsie. Bye-bye.
Why are you trying to kill us? Alright, he's gonna die next time I see him. So that's why we kept that. Garbage human being. That's what he is a garbage human being. Okay, so... So where do we go now? Is the question. Now do I press this? No, I don't. Ah, the elevator. Is the elevator moved? I'm missing something here. Ah, okay. So that was the machine gun inside that. I knew that pod looked off. That's why I walked up to it, tried to interact with it before. Makes sense. Makes sense. Kevin Reardon has gotten modeled of Jurassic Park hacker guy. I know, right? What's that guy's name in Jurassic Park? It's like Nedry? Dennis Nedry or something like that is his name? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dennis Nedry. Or something. Nerdry. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, so gosh. You know what? I think that is a... You know, no, we did, because his desk, he had to have been designed based off of him. Also, welcome, Kevin. Welcome, welcome. I don't think we've seen you in the chat before, unless your name has been changed. How you doing today? Hopefully your Tuesday's going good.
Automatic defensive measures are active in this
Oh,
area.
dear.
Unauthorized personnel will be shot on sight.
Well, ideally, yeah, that makes sense. We're just gonna go with our trusty rocket launcher. Still not dead. Ooh, I'm good. I love F.E.A.R games. Same. This is honestly my first playthrough of F.E.A.R, like beginning to end. I played it a couple times as a kid, but I never owned it. So I said, you know what? On Terror Tuesday, I'm gonna play through F.E.A.R, and it has been a blast. I have loved every second of it. And if anybody wants to remake or remaster a game, it should be F.E.A.R. They're like, they're so good. They're way ahead of their time. Way ahead of their time. I don't care what anybody says.
Uploading. Looks like the Icarus program got shut down in favor of something called Perseus, which, from what I can tell, is funded by DoD. I'm guessing that's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, they are soldiers, and they were listed as not evil up until they, like, did this little coup thingy, so that makes sense. Who wouldn't want telekinetic super soldiers, you know what I mean? We'll deal with that when we get to it. We came through there. This way goes this way. Big old loop. Okay. Where is the... There it is. God, it does a lot of damage. Ooh, it does a lot of damage, which makes sense. It is a giant machine gun. But let's see. Can I grenade it from here? Oh, I'm out of grenades. What are those other grenades? They're like... Yeah, these ones. How do these work? That did the trick. Do they get better and better? Like, is this one of those series where, like, the second and third one just are even better than the first one? Or does it peak right now with what I'm doing? That's my real question. Why is it? That was weird. Just got stuck. Why couldn't I just go? Oh, okay. So it is. It is. This is one big loop. I already said that, so I'm just dumb for not just sticking with that. There he is. God, dude, would you chill out with the goddamn machine guns? All right. I'm dead. I knew it. I'm dead. Be sure to quick save F5 often. Makes sense. Wait. Come on. So I guess we're gonna just go to 1245. Yeah, this one. Norton Mapes. I feel like that's an anagram for something.
Automatic defensive weapons are active. Unauthorized personnel will be shot.
Really? These machine guns are going to be a real pain in the ass.
Looks like the Icarus program got shut down in favor of something called Perseus, which, from what I can tell, is funded by DoD. I'm guessing that's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
Oh my god. Did it headshot me? That was so quick. That was so quick. We'll just play it safe. I'm not going to try and do any, like, super stuff.
Automatic defensive weapons are active.
Still a pain in my ass, though.
Unauthorized personnel will be shot on sight.
Very nice. Much better that time. There we go. F5 the save.
All right, it's uploading.
I wish there was more ammo and stuff in here. Like, come on.
Got shut down in favor of something called
We'll be alright, though. I believe in
From
me.
what I can tell, is funded by DoD.
Sometimes.
That's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
Did I kill it? Did it quick save as I was dying? Oh my god, don't tell me I just screwed myself. Okay, could have been bad. Alright, so there's the shadow. Okay, there we are. Saved again. Dead end, dead end, dead end. We already went through here. There's that gate. There's nothing here. So it's got to be down here. And then another turret over there. God, what am I doing? I knew it was there and everything and I still died. I really do suck. I really do suck. Okay. We're just gonna do this. All right. Well, I see a vent. I see a med pack. We're gonna go with a med pack first, then we'll hit the vents afterwards. He's in there. There's a vent right there. There's that right there. Of course he's gonna run away. Or I guess waddle away. As one does. Okay. Got some armor. Another vent. Oh! I assume the game wanted me to sneak through the vents to escape a machine gun, potentially. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see. Can we get into the room he was in? We can. God damn it. Let's see. I don't have that many rockets left. Beautiful. We missed the phone call too. Come on. We were trying to answer that phone. There he is. He's getting killed, I bet. Huh. Oh, he's stuck. No, he made it in. He made it in. Little piece of shite. It's gonna drop once I pass, guarantee. Why is he even running from us in the first place? Okay, well, it's clearly not the way we're meant to go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What'd I tell you?
I've got some preliminary results for you. All the compounds you had me test for are present, although the concentrations are significantly higher than expected. I should have a complete report on your desk Monday morning. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, fair. Obviously, they found something that they were terrified of. And I'm finding lots of stuff that I'm terrified of. Oh god. Of course, it's a big old maze, as they are. As they are. There's that phone ringing again. Holy shit. Okay, so we got one of them at least. The one, not really the one we needed to kill, but one of the ones that we kind of needed to kill. So yeah. Damn it. Oof. We'll get there. We'll get there. How does it still know where I am? This is crazy. God damn it. How's this gonna happen? Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Yep, I guess I was supposed to sneak around, but I didn't. We're just wasting lots of ammo, as one does. But hey, shooting bullets does the work. And we're here to work. Ugh. Give me a dead end. Let's see. Message retracted, message retracted. I wonder why they deleted their messages. Fair enough. Very odd. Very odd. Very odd. They probably blocked my account or something. I wonder why people do that. What did I do that was so terrible? Very weird that that happens. Very, very weird that that happens. Very suspicious that that happens as well. That was weird. Oh, it was just a loading screen at the same time my flashlight turned off. Okay, fair enough. Worked out. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to use. Whatever. God damn it. I screwed up. Alright, let's wait to recharge our flashlight a bit before we peek. Because that's what we all should be doing. Waiting for visibility. Okay. We're here. It's probably because the avatar is Alma. People are so sensitive nowadays. Oh my god, we traded. I got both of them, but they got me too. What a pain in the ass. And that's all the ammo I have too, so that's... I appreciate the headshots though. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. We'll keep our eyes open though. Alright, let's check this other area before we head out. I do like this, like, harpoon thingy, though. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. We'll check it out, though. Okay, so we got this. We're starting to run low on med packs, too, as we go further in. We'll be alright, though. We will be alright. Dead. Oh my god. It went. Did it go past? It's hard to tell. No idea where this last guy is. We're gonna have to be super careful. Well, we found him. Let's fill up our ammo again real quick. Or at least top it off a little bit if we can. Okay, it looks like this is some sort of like utility elevator. Maybe we'll go up this. There's two of them. It is pitch black in this place right now. I heard something. Okay. Rocket ammo, let's go. I will not complain about getting some rocket ammo. Nothing worthwhile in here. What a joke. Wait, what was that? Yep, nope, nothing worthwhile. Full circle. Still don't know where to go. Let's try the elevator now. Maybe it'll work. No. What am I missing? I'm missing something. But I don't know what. This other elevator, maybe. I didn't see a vent or anything anywhere. Those panels are broken. There's got to be a passageway or something. Or maybe I do have to blow up those barrels. Let's see. Pepe did nothing wrong. Wish he would still make games like this. I hate most modern games so much. I agree. Like, same. I cannot wait until they do a remake of this or a remaster of this. And I also agree. Pepe did nothing wrong. Everyone said Pepe did something wrong. He got canceled, you know? Pepe did nothing wrong. That guy was framed. But yeah, I agree. Just the physics in it aren't like over the top, you know what I mean? But they're believable, right? It actually makes it feels like you're shooting a gun, throwing a grenade. You know, like the lighting. It's not ray tracing, but like it doesn't have to be to look amazing. Like, look at that. And then when you shoot the swinging overhead lights and stuff, oh my god! Like, I didn't play F.E.A.R. a lot as a kid. I played it once or twice at a friend's house just for like 30 minutes. But when I got this, and I got this like retexture for PC, it blew me away. Like, this game is 20 years ahead of its time. Like, it would fit in well in modern day. You know what I mean? And, oh, I agree. Thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. I actually am a fan of all the Pepe memes. And I don't know if you've seen the video Pepe Mo Beats, the Pepe lore videos. I love those. I think they're hilarious. So, you find a supporter in me. I just need to figure out where to go, though. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. No idea. Absolutely no idea. And I would agree. I don't hate most modern games, but I would say I do hate most modern AAA like shooter games. They're so bad. And no one has made a good horror shooter in like since F.E.A.R, I think. Like, I have not played a good horror shooter since F.E.A.R. And man, this really does it. This really does it. It's exactly what you would want out of something like this. They execute it so well. Okay, how the hell do I go up? Let me just blow up these cans. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Alright, where am I supposed to go? There's gotta be a panel or something I press. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Oh, of course, right here. It's gonna be a fight. What was that? What was that? What happened? What? We're fighting... Oh! We're fighting the robot from RoboCop! Oh my god. Okay, the only thing is with a lot of remakes, they mess up the original version. Resident Evil 1 style remake would be much better. Exactly, I agree. I 100% agree. When they remade the Resident Evil 1 and 2, well, they did so good. They did such a good job. Can that fit through doors? Oh, jeez, that's not good. We got a rocket launcher still, though. Ow. Wow, that actually was not that bad when you spam rockets at them. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is spam rockets at people, and then they're not a problem anymore. Who would have guessed that? I hear whispers, and I don't like them. They're making me unhappy. Not really a fan of 2 Remake. I didn't mind. It's too different. The remasters are better. Yeah, I would say if they remastered this and kept all the gameplay, the feel of it all true to style, maybe they just redid the animations of the gun reloads and stuff, but everything else the same, just modernized graphics, would be extremely cool. Would be extremely cool. And I would shill the hell out of that game and play the hell out of that game if they did it. And I think it has so much potential because I think this type of game is exactly what people are looking for, and they just don't know it, you know, because it's been so long without like good games like this. Why was that moving? That was weird. What other types of games do you play? Anything modern at all that you played at all? So there's not elevator, there's ladder over there. Let's go up the ladder into that little crawl space, because nothing bad ever happens in creepy dark crawl spaces in evil supernaturally possessed labs. I just heard something hit the ground. I feel like these aren't load-bearing tiles, but you know, whatever. Definitely a dead guy. Very dead guy.
Warning. Toxic substance detected.
Okay.
Lockdown in effect.
Well, that's not good. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, a thingy. There we go. What do you got for me? Type 7 particle weapon. Oh dear. Should I give up my shotgun? Or should I give up my rocket launcher for the particle weapon? Does anybody know? Hatred is modern games, I guess. I have played AAA games, but just find them all meh. Yeah, well, they're made to look really good and to be mass appeal. Like, to have mass appeal on average, but not be great. You know what I mean? And you can tell. Harpoon gun. We only have 3 rockets. I'll drop the rocket launcher. We'll try this out. It's got to be powerful if it was this hidden. You know what I mean? Was I supposed to... Oh no, I was supposed to go up there. I'm so dumb. We need to go all the way up the second ladder. You use 4chan a lot like me. I used 4chan back in the day, but I probably stopped using 4chan when I joined the military. And when I got out of the military, like, I don't spend too much time on the old forums and stuff. You know what I mean? Back in the day, though, for sure, yeah. Internet age and all that, you know?
Emergency cancelled.
You have 2 new messages. First,
Why do you ask?
message from
Bill Moody. Hey Janice, it's Bill Moody. Ian Hives sent me down to the South River treatment plant to do some wastewater analysis. I'm concerned about my findings since that effluent comes from residential areas. It may be originating in Auburn, which might actually explain a lot. I'm gonna send you a copy of my report so you can make sure the proper people are informed.
next message from
Ian Hives. Janice, yeah, it's Ian. Look, I wanted to give you a heads up that you might be getting a call from Bill Moody. I think the best course of action would be for you to act like you give a shit about his concerns. I think all he really wants is to believe that someone in authority has taken the ball and running with it. I fucked up by blowing him off, so I'm guessing he'll run to you. Anyway, look, just let me know how it works out.
end of messages.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, probably actually pretend that you care. You know, at least at work, right? Because if people know you don't care, they're not going to care about you or your work or anything. Okay, so they tried to kill it before Chan lives and marches on. You're right, they did try to kill 4chan. Pretty crazy how all that stuff goes. I mean, knowing what the government does behind the scenes and what they use 4chan and stuff like that for, I'm not even like... They're in the wrong for everything they've tried to shut down and do with these online forums and stuff. I'm 100% all for freedom of speech.
Data's uploading. Well, this confirms the point of Perseus was to train telepathic commanders to work with clone soldiers, although it looks like Paxton Fettel was the only commander of the program. The weird thing is they refer to him as the second prototype.
Well, yeah, Alma was the first prototype, duh. I feel like that's pretty obvious at this point. Let's be real. Then again, I guess I'm the only one who's really seen or interacted with her. So I guess I can't blame them for being in the dark. Saw a good meme and video game board about all the yellow paint they put in modern games so you know where everything is, like in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Yeah, and this one it actually feels like I'm trying to find something, you know what I mean? They're just subtle like computers you find and you know, these puzzles that are built into the environment rather than it saying, oh yeah, hey, do this, and then you're just doing busy work, you know what I mean? I agree 100%. One game that I thought they did an amazing job on, an absolutely amazing job on, was the modern remake of Tomb Raider. I think that the modern Tomb Raider trilogy is great. I don't necessarily like everything they did with the characters, but the gameplay is fantastic with the remake. Alright, we've got a couple dudes in there. I didn't know this was a machine gun, and then I saw the crosshair and I said, hey. My god, how many dudes are there? Okay, well, I mean, problem solved. Don't have to worry about those guys anymore. I don't even know where those guys were, though, so, like, you know. So that's being held shut. So is that. Trying to drop shot me. Oh jeez. Where did he go? Where the hell did this guy go? What? He's just gone? Where were you? Where the hell was that guy? I walked all the way over there and he wasn't there, and then he just pops up. He's like, hey, surprise. The first remake is good, but it's a lot like Uncharted. I hate they didn't give their iconic outfit, made her less sexy, plus she's meant to have dual pistols at all times. I agree. So I think the modern trilogy is like more of an origin story, right? So unlike the old ones where she's already established doing her thing, this one was kind of like how she got to that point. So I can kind of see how she wouldn't have that personality yet, but at the same time, I think this modernization of being afraid of making attractive male and female characters is really stupid. It's so stupid, because somebody who rock climbs and is super active for a living probably would be attractive and fit. And honestly, having done a lot of this outdoorsy stuff in my life, especially with the military experience and stuff, I would have rather done it in a tank top and shorts than in a full like kit and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, people who complain about that stuff need to really think about what the real world is actually like, not what they're offended by. You know, people just need to make themselves better instead of bringing other people down to their level. You know what I mean? I think that's the big problem, is instead of trying to improve themselves, people try to bring others down so they don't have to feel as bad about themselves, if that makes sense. Maybe that's too harsh. Maybe people will think I'm wrong for that, but that's genuinely my honest opinion on all of it. But didn't she already have the origin story in Legend or one of the PS2 titles? She was a plane crash, I remember. I think that was part of it, but it's kind of, like I said, so it was more, instead of a remaster, it was a remake. So they redesigned the character in a modern way, which I think was more believable. I don't hate the modern origin story. Like, if you've played through these 3 games, I actually really like it. I wish they would make her personality a little more in line with the old Laura, though. Like, the old Laura was kind of unlikable, though. Like, let's be real, she was kind of rude and mean at times. But aside from that, you know, and they would have shown like how she got to that point, I would have been fine. Because I love the old Laura, and I think the new one's great. I like the new one, gameplay wise especially. It's great. But I mean, maybe you are right, you know. It's a pre-established character designed by somebody else to be a specific way. You're gonna profit off of it and steal what they built for you, and then you're gonna change it. You know what I mean? So I also hate that. I hate when they change characters instead of creating their own. Like, if you want to make a Tomb Raider game, make a Tomb Raider game. You don't like Tomb Raider, but you like the whole style, well, make a new game, change things up, and make it the way you want to make it, instead of changing something that somebody already put all the work and love and, you know, time and effort into. Alright, Paxton Fettle's signal has vanished again. Armacam technical advisor suggests the problem may be the result of damage the transmitter sustained during combat. It is now believed that Armacam engineer Norton Mapes is actively sabotaging the F.E.A.R mission. Primary mission is to locate Fettel. Gosh, I just want to say Fettel. The secondary objective is to take Norton Mapes into custody. Well, he tried to kill me, so yeah, I feel like he does have something we want, knowledge-wise. Why else would you try and kill somebody that saved your life twice in a... That made me jump so hard. I need to pay more attention. That's a door, but there's no... Oh yeah, there's a panel. Never mind. But she's meant to be an all-powerful sexy goddess. That's fair. That's fair, exactly. That's entirely fair. And once you get towards the end game of those games, she does become that, essentially. But yeah, they did really... They did really tone it down to be more appealing to the people who hate seeing attractive people, if that makes sense. I'm trying to keep it a little bit. I'm trying to play nice. I agree with you. I agree with you.
First message from Genevieve Aristide. Ian, can you send me copies of any materials your task force has put together on the origin anomalies? Harlan is supposed to be updating me daily, but apparently he's got his hands full with the grudge he insists on carrying. I hope he's not dribbling too much poison in people's ears. I take full responsibility for what happened to the team, but wishing won't bring them back. In any case, now's not the time for assigning blame. We have to work together as a team to get through this crisis. Thanks so much.
Sounds like a lot of this was her fault. Just from that message alone, it sounds like a lot of this was her fault, and she's just like, I don't really care. Typical leader saying, oh, it's all of our failure, but all of my success. Is that our teammate?
Again. They tried to bury their
There's
sins,
Fettel.
but instead planted the seeds of their doom.
He can just...
The war is coming. I've seen it in my dreams. Fire sweeping over the earth, bodies in the streets, cities turned to dust. Retaliation.
Fettel's a psychopath now, of course. That's terrifying, though. He's been eating people, and he morphs in and out of, like, material. So that's, yeah, it's pretty terrifying. I don't think this is one of the... I don't think this is one of the enemies that I would, be too keen on fighting in the real world. Something's coming. I'm gonna save just in case. Norton Mapes is such a sack of shit, both figuratively and literally. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I hate him so much. So is that supposed to be like Alma's birth or something? So there's an... So wait, Fettel... Is Fettel... okay. Is Fettel Alma's dad? He makes it seem like that.
He's here!
Wait, I thought that was our guys. I'm so stupid.
Follow me! You still there? I'm okay.
The way they dynamically talk to each other and stuff is really cool.
Help me!
Sending security guards up against a tier 1 special operator, like I talked about this last time, but like let's be real, that would be terrifying. You're all just going up against one of the deadliest people to ever exist in human history, and you're armed with like
This way!
a bullet resistant vest and like a sidearm, no helmets or anything, no backup.
Okay.
Armacam really does not care about their employees. I think he just tossed a grenade. It's hard to tell. One sec, guys. I keep getting Discord messages. It sounds important. One second. I will be right there, friends. Okay. Not what I thought it was. All right, I'm back. So sorry about that. Discord is like email nowadays. For like all the servers I run and stuff, like that's how people contact me. So I always got to check them just in case one of the servers or something goes down. Or in case somebody has any ideas or the likes. You seem like a really cool guy. I got the unapologetic early 2000s energy just like me. Well, I think people got too used to censoring what they thought just to make other people happy or to fit in. And I never really felt like was fitting in, right? Not in a bad way.
It says the first prototype didn't work out. Fettel was the second, and there was never a third. They just pulled the plug a few years after he was born.
Interesting. But I never really cared about what others thought as long as I thought what I was thinking was like the truth, you know? As long as it's the truth, I don't really care about like what people feel. You know what I mean? Like I won't treat people badly, I won't hold it against them, but like if somebody wants to completely ignore the truth, then that's on them and I don't have to appease them.
Fire in the hole!
They're fighting each other. Why are they fighting each other? That makes no sense. They're both on the same side. Or so I thought. Alright, let's get all the ammo that we can get. Anything else in here? Let's just let this play out for a sec. I don't think they're gonna kill each other, are they? Exactly, my truth is my truth, I don't care what they're saying. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, one dropped. Well, first of all, I don't think ATC stand a chance in winning this. I really don't. They could try all they want, but I really don't think it's gonna happen. He's shooting back at his friend! What was that all about? Or are they shooting at me now? Well, that's what you get. That is what you get. Okay, let's see what happens. He's gonna try and come in here with me. It's not gonna work out for him. Watch, he's gonna flank him. Or maybe he's gonna try and get me. Homeboy is pushing up. We gotta be careful. But yeah, I'm glad you're like that. More people need to be honest with themselves like that. I have been lately, and I'm telling you, the more honest I am with myself, then the better my life gets. The better my quality of life gets, my paradigm, like my outlook gets. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you seem to agree with that. And I think if everyone was like that, if everyone was honest about what was going on, we would have a lot less disagreement and a lot more collaboration. Better movies, better TV, better everything. That's why I made my channel too. Like I do gun videos, I cover topics of like video games and stuff. I've been busy lately, so my quality of long forms has been terrible. But like that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to speak my mind and not care what other people thought. Oh god. That was dangerous. We'll be okay though. Armed security have some training in firearms, right? They do, but not as much as like a tier 1 operator, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be the same as like a special forces guy. I mean, I was in the Marine Corps, but I wasn't on the tier of a special forces guy, you know what I mean? So like, I can only imagine what like a security guard just trained to like protect an office building is going through, having to fight off an army of telepathic soldiers as well as like another team of special forces.
Looks like he's heading for the executive building. You've got to get to her before he does. She might be able to help us figure out what Fettel's after.
I feel like she is a big part of why any of this happened in the first place anyways. You know what I mean? Oh god, nope, I didn't plan that properly. Could have been bad. Oh no! Could have been worse. Don't have any more body armor. Never used this before, but I'm curious to see what happens. Holy crap! What the hell is this thing? That was insane! That was so cool, but that was insane. Where do I get more ammo for this? That was wild. That's what happens when you mess with Hyper. This game is so ahead of its time. I like how these employees randomly have remote grenades and frag grenades just sitting on their desks.
You have one new message. First message from an outside number.
Hey, it's me. Call me, okay? I'll try your cell phone.
End of messages.
From what I understand, is these telepathic soldiers that are fighting are also special forces soldiers, but they were designed and genetically altered to be like super soldiers from the start, on top of being telepathic. So they're like they don't have the training and the expertise of special forces, but they're super strong. They have super fast reflexes, and they have really good like communication since they're telepathic. So they're not as professional and as well trained as special forces, but they're just extremely strong, extremely tough, really fast reflexes, and telepathic. So that's theirs. Like, I wouldn't say they might not have the best use of guns and tactics, but they're just way tougher and way quicker and stuff. That's what makes them like tier on tier. I love the energy weapon. It leaves nothing behind but a skeleton. It's so crazy. I didn't even see the skeleton on the ground, but I'll go look. Oh, it sent us back pretty far. Wait, no, we came from here. Going the wrong way again. Again. Leave it to Hyper to mess that up.
Shit, I think Fettel's going after that Alice Wade chick Bishop mentioned. Looks like he's heading for the executive building. You've got to get to her before he does. She might be able to help us figure out what Fettel's after.
We're just gonna start the fight right here, is what we're gonna do. I like how a sneaky headshot will just fold the first guy in a stack, which makes sense. We're gonna try this again. Oh my god. I thought... Okay, that worked out well. Let's keep going. This looks like Marine Corps barracks right there. Never mind. I'm not even gonna... We'll just talk about all that later. Wonderful. Alright, medkit, not bad. Let's go get our grenades. And we need to be saving more. I don't know why I'm not saving more than I currently am.
You have one new message. First
We already saw that, so we'll be okay.
an outside number.
Oh, oh my god, that one was crazy. Come to think of it, remember the beginning of the game when Alma turned those guys into skeletons? Maybe has the same kind of power she does. I assume. So I think like a lot of this technology in these weapons were developed probably using Alma's like powers and the research they did on her. I wouldn't know though, because I've never played through any of the games completely. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm curious. Very curious. Okay. We almost died, but we didn't. Beautiful. Let's get our ammo. Wow, they got real chunked by that mine. These mines are terrifying, though. I mean, very easy to avoid. Terrifying nonetheless. Wait, what did I drop? Yeah. I don't hate the F.E.A.R in this game. I just think it doesn't really have a place. My God. How many? I see it damaging him. This is crazy. Okay, those guys are dead. Wasted so many of my, like, harpoon rounds, but it is what it is. We're alive, and that's what matters. Russians. There are Russians here. Interesting. Very interesting. Got him. Used a lot of ammo, though. Again. I wish we could grab ammo from the robots. That'd be cool. But no. Of course not. God damn it. Nice. I'm glad I broke that window. That's like perfect for what I wanted to do. Oh, well, that makes sense. Shooting me through a glass door. I don't know where that grenade came from, but I assume up here. And I was right. Whoa, 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 where is that coming from? That could have been very bad. Come to think of it, remember at the beginning. Oh yeah, you ever seen the movie Hard Boiled? The action in this game was inspired by it. Really, I've never seen Hard Boiled before. Everybody's been telling me to watch Hard Boiled, and then the other movie they've been telling me to watch is Bone Tomahawk. I'm not a huge fan of horror, like, movies. Like, hackers and slashers, I don't care for. But, like, paranormal stuff, I think is really cool. I like paranormal stuff. I like ghosts and such, but I'm not a huge fan of, like, slashers and gore flicks and stuff. You know what I mean? That's just me, though. He shot my grenade and killed us both. What's up, Mumba? Welcome, welcome. I just got murdered because I threw a grenade in somebody's face and he shot it. Right before it hit his face, he shot it and it exploded. Oh gosh, I don't remember the last time I quick saved. Oh, all the way back here. Of course, all the way back here. Oh, that little kiosk saved me from that grenade. Oh, I shot his grenade. I think I killed him by shooting his grenade. That's amazing. Twice in a row. That's rare to happen in general. It just happened twice in a row without even thinking about it. Nice. Let's grab the ammo and we'll continue. And we actually have armor now, so that's pretty good. Just gotta keep our eyes on the stairs. How are you doing this morning, Mumba? on your side of the world. Hopefully you're having a good one. Okay. Quick saving.
Lights! Look out, grenade! We lost a man!
God, I love the debris and dust in this game too. Like, I can't see anything until it clears out a little bit. That's so crazy. It's a Hong Kong action movie from the 1990s. Lots of similar gun action to this game. Interesting. Hard boiled. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's pop that back up. Why did that not? Let me see. 1 second. Events, chat, sound alerts. Why did that not pop up? Well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I didn't get to see who it was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll have to go back and check it. And we'll see what happens. The events will update soon, though, and I'll be able to see, and I'll shout it out. The overlay didn't pop up this time. I don't know why. So, whoever just initiated that event and that alert, thank you so much. I think it was a sub. It was hard to tell. It was very quick. Very quick. But I appreciate it, all the support and everything. I will give you a shout out later when I'm able to figure out who it was. Credit where it's due. You know, the last couple days have been really nice. You know, we've had a lot of new people tune in. We've had a lot of people chatting. It's been a good time. It's been a really good time.
SWAT, get to cover! Get down! What's your status?
Shooting through the paper. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Let's continue.
God damn it, I lost federal signal again. This transmitter's a
It's
piece of shit.
so hard to wake up when it's this dark in the morning. That's fair. You got those winter mornings, huh? I've been in the military, but I'm guessing from your experience isn't how you gunfight in real life. I mean, this is pretty realistic. I mean, like, you're gonna take cover, you're gonna peek, you're not gonna push if you're just a lone person like this. I think it's pretty accurate. Your enemies take cover, but then the second they have an opening, they'll try and like push through. You know, like that's pretty realistic. That's what I love about this game so much, is like it's actually feels like a tactical shooter. It's not like Gears of War where you're undercover all the time shooting and then you take the next piece of cover and shoot. And it's not like super fast paced like Call of Duty where you like running through buildings and shooting people as they're all shooting at you and like somehow you're not dead. You know what I mean? I think this is probably one of the most realistic feeling games as far as gunfighting goes that I've ever played. That's just my opinion though. There's got to be a button or something here. Am I missing something? I mean, I know I'm missing something, but the question is, what is the something that I'm missing? Huh. Let me see. Held a message for using channel block terms. Oh my gosh, more spammers. Get out of my chat. Spammers on Twitch. Get out of here. Where do I go? So we fought through here. No, it's gotta be somewhere over here. Unless I'm crazy. I thought it wasn't the close quarters in real life, but then I don't know. I thought it wasn't that. I mean, no, yeah, close quarters is like this in real life, 100%. This is what it would be like fighting in a building, you know what I mean? Got a lot of mount training and stuff done too. Yeah, it's fairly accurate. Oh, okay. I guess I was supposed to go out the window. Paxton Fettel has entered the executive building. His most likely target is Harlan Wade or his daughter Ellis. Site is believed to be heavily fortified by replica soldiers. Mission: F.E.A.R operative will attempt to locate Harlan and Ellis Wade and evacuate them from the site for debriefing. Utmost caution is recommended when entering the executive building. I feel like this is going to go a lot deeper than previous. I feel like this is going to be like another transitional period for the game, and it's interval 7. We finished interval 6 in the last episode. So I think this is a good place to stop for the stream today. Join us later. Probably going to do some Phasmophobia. Maybe play a little bit of Repo or Lockdown Protocol with Honey and the community. It'll be a good time. And I am working on some long form Terror Tuesday videos. Some actually really cool ones. Not personal stories or anecdotes. They have to do with something that I know the community does really like, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And Pepe says, when you streaming next? So I usually stream daily. I don't always stream on Wednesdays. It's kind of like a prep day for me to do shorts and stuff like that, but I will probably be streaming tomorrow. We will see. We will see. And I usually stream anywhere from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I try and aim for 12 p.m. every day, CST. But it just depends. Depends on what's going on that day. So most likely tomorrow. And then tonight, I'm going to be streaming Terror Tuesday tonight as well once Honey Brat is off and the rest of the crew is able to join. So it'll be a good time. If you want to join us for Phasmophobia, Repo, or anything like that, we stream it every week on Terror Tuesday for the most part. And maybe I'll do some more Armory Forger because we've been playing some Armory Forger a lot. It's been a good time. But yeah, thank you guys so much to... Lovely talking to you. Lovely talking to you too. Thank you so much for joining. It's always nice to meet somebody new and have a conversation with. Like, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Building the community and stuff. So check out the Discord. Check out the other links and videos and stuff. Hopefully you like them. And thanks so much for joining us as well, Mumba, and everybody else who was here earlier, like Unfunny or Unkind Rabbit, as well as I think that guy's name was something else. He was weird and then like blocked me. I don't know what was going on there. Anyways, thank you so much. Catch you guys in the next video or stream, which will hopefully be tonight. And until then, peace.